US stages joint air exercises with Asian allies. Mexico to step up lithium nationalization. Meta to test monthly subscription service. Bruce Willis diagnosed with dementia. Scientists discovered new potential form of birth control. Kimchi named top superfood for 2023. Researchers develop light-controlled drugs. Saudi wealth fund becomes biggest outside Nintendo investor.
Hello, I'm Jolie. Thank you so much for joining us on FUNDAY News. It is Monday, February 20th, and here are your top stories. The United States held joint air exercises bilaterally with South Korea and Japan involving strategic bombers on Sunday, a day after North Korea fired a Hwasong-15 intercontinental ballistic missile in a sudden launching drill. South Korea's Joint Chiefs of Staff said the exercise, in which South Korea's F-35A, F-15K, and US F-16 fighters escorted American B-1B bombers, demonstrated the Allies' overwhelming defense capabilities and readiness posture.
Japan's defense ministry said in a statement, Japan flew F-15s over the Sea of Japan with the US Armed Forces B-1 bombers and F-16s in tactical exercises, calling the security environment increasingly severe after the latest North Korean missile landed within its exclusive economic zone. The air drills comes a day after North Korea launched a long-range ballistic missile into the sea off Japan's west coast, following a warning of strong response to upcoming military drills by South Korea and the United States.
Mexican President Andrés Manuel López Obrador last Saturday signed a decree handing over responsibility for lithium reserves to the Energy Ministry after nationalizing lithium deposits last April. During an event in Sonora, López Obrador signed the decree that orders the Energy Ministry to take the actions necessary to carry out the nationalization process. It also declares 234,855 hectares, or 907 square miles, in Sonora as a mining zone known as Li MX1.
Studies suggest Mexico may have some 1.7 million tons of lithium, while close to a dozen foreign companies have active mining concessions that aim to develop potential lithium deposits. López Obrador has said all of them will be reviewed, which has cast a cloud over the sector's future prospects. The decree published last Saturday by the Economic Ministry said that the rights and obligations of the holders of mining concession in force that are within the lithium mining reserve zone remain safe.
Meta Platforms last Sunday announced that it is testing a monthly subscription service called Meta Verified, which will let users verify their accounts using a government ID and get a blue badge. The subscription bundle for Instagram and Facebook, to be launched later this week, will be priced starting at $11.99 per month on the web or $14.99 a month on Apple's iOS system and Android. Meta Verified will be rolled out in Australia and New Zealand this week, with gradual launches in other countries to follow.
The social media giant CEO, Mark Zuckerberg, has earlier said it was planning to launch several new products that would empower creators to be way more productive and creative, while cautioning about the costs associated with supporting the technology for a large user base. Other social media apps like Snapchat and messaging app Telegram launched paid subscription services last year as a new source of revenue. Twitter announced last month that Twitter Blue will be priced at $11 per month.
On Thursday, the family of actor Bruce Willis, who retired last May as a result of aphasia, has been diagnosed with frontal temporal dementia. In a statement posted to the website for the Association for Frontal Temporal Degeneration, the diehard actor's family, wife Emma Hemming, ex-wife Demi Moore, and daughters Rumer, Scout, Tallulah, Mabel, and Evelyn, revealed Willis' aphasia had progressed into a diagnosis of dementia.
Willis, who got his start in TV on Moonlighting, was one of the most bankable action stars of 1980s and 1990s, known for the Die Hard franchise, Pulp Fiction, The Fifth Element, The Last Boy Scout, 12 Monkeys, The Sixth Sense, Looper, and Moonrise Kingdom. The 67-year-old was also the lead in several family comedies, most notably voicing a baby on Look Who's Talking and its sequel. His family in the statement also called for more awareness and understanding of frontal temporal dementia.
I always needed time on my own. I never thought I'd be here.
I take your blessings with your heartaches too. It's so easy and so wonderful to know it's you.
学习，一切从今天开始。FUNDAY 英语。
Other than condoms, which have existed for about 2,000 years, with their early versions being made from animal intestines or oiled silk paper, men haven't had many reliable options to prevent their sperm from impregnating their partner unless they get a vasectomy. But scientists from Cornell University said they're now one step closer after an experimental drug was found to temporarily block sperm in mice and prevent pregnancies in preclinical trials.
The researchers discovered that a single dose of an inhibitor called TDI-11861 immobilizes sperm in mice for up to 2.5 hours. In their experiment, male mice showed normal mating behavior yet did not impregnate females in 52 different mating attempts after they were treated with the drug, which inhibits an enzyme called soluble adenylyl cyclase, SAC. Dr. Lonnie Levin, co-author of the study, says the team is already working on making SAC inhibitors better suited for use in humans.
Kimchi, a traditional Korean dish made from fermented cabbage and gochugaru paste, has been named one of the top 10 superfoods for 2023 by nutritionists in a new study. In Paula Communications and Today's Dietitian's annual What's Trending in Nutrition survey, 757 registered dietitian nutritionists were polled to determine which ultra-nutrient-dense foods consumers will value in 2023. Kimchi, as well as other fermented foods, ranked first in the annual top 10 superfoods list.
The top 10 superfoods included in the list fit into a plant-based diet, with kimchi and other fermented foods such as yogurt, kombucha tea, and pickled vegetables ranking first. Completing in the list are seeds, blueberries, avocados, nuts, leafy greens, aquatic greens, green tea, ancient grains, and non-dairy kinds of milk. According to the survey, consumers will be looking for functional, value-based foods that also support their immunity and gut health, making fermented foods the top purchase driver in 2023.
Researchers from the Institute for Advanced Chemistry of Catalonia of the Spanish National Research Council have developed a series of photosensitive molecule drugs that can be reversibly activated by external light, thus achieving a much more localized and controlled biological effect. This research, published in the Journal of Medicinal Chemistry, suggests that photopharmacology drugs controlled by light paves the path for highly specific therapies that could open new avenues for the treatment of diseases such as cancer.
Lead author Laia Josa Calare said one limitation of cancer drugs is that they often fail to fully differentiate between cancer cells and healthy cells. This lack of selectivity of current chemotherapy limits its therapeutic window, which decreases the effectiveness of the treatment and causes unwanted side effects. But photosensitive drugs can solve this problem, since they provide a great control of the site of action and for the desired time, thus decreasing the side effects and increasing their efficacy.
A Saudi sovereign wealth fund now holds 8.26% of the stock in the video game maker Nintendo, making it the largest outside investor in the Japanese gaming company. On Friday, the media reported that the kingdom's public investment fund is seeking to diversify Saudi Arabia's economy away from oil, including billions already spent on video game firms. The fund has been a major component in the plans of Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, himself said to be an avid gamer.
A filing to Japanese regulators on Friday revealed the public investment fund's holding in Kyoto-based Nintendo. Saudi Arabia has been steadily building its stake over recent months in the company, best known for its Super Mario Bros. Franchise and its Nintendo Switch gaming console. The Saudi fund remains behind Nintendo's own holdings in the gaming company. Nintendo is valued at $52 billion. Nintendo stock closed slightly down Friday on the Tokyo Stock Exchange at $40.50 a share.
FUNDAY News will help you sharpen your English skills and keep you informed about international current events. If you want to know more about our other programs and keep learning about the world's most important topics in English, please click the link in the description below to join FUNDAY for free. I'm Jolie, your host. I'll see you next time.